Now let's move on to the non-Arab states, and there are two of these, the Republic of Turkey, and then we will talk about Iran. The Allied powers after the First World War wanted to teach the Ottomans a lesson. And that was to teach them a lesson for trying to rally the Arabs under the banner of pan-Islamism. Their defeat, therefore, the Allies wished, would be seen very clearly, and they were out to punish the Turks. Resuscitating the empire was not an option, so they wanted to dismantle it, weaken the Turks, and even oversee them once this was achieved. The Arab regions had been successfully separated from the empire by the Treaty of Sèvres that was signed in August 1920. This was not the case, however, with Anatolia and Eastern Thrace. And Turkish nationalists did not agree with the partition plans that had been devised for these areas, and they revolted against the Treaty of Sèvres, and they emerged victorious. The Treaty of Sèvres was replaced by the Treaty of Lausanne in July 1923 and was a very different treaty. And what separated between Sèvres, which was this oppressive treaty that was imposed on the Turks, and Lausanne, which was this much more independent Turkish republic that emerged from it, was the war of independence that the Turks fought. There were Greek claims over Western Anatolia, and the Greeks had landed in Izmir in May 1919. This, for the Turks, was the ultimate provocation. Here were these Greek conquerors, former subjects of the Ottoman Empire, part of the Greek minority that had traditionally been ruled over by the Ottomans. And moreover, the Greeks had been guilty in their occupation of Izmir of a variety of atrocities against the Turks. The Turkish nationalists rose up in revolt under the leadership of a successful military officer and war hero of the First World War, Mustafa Kemal, who was later to assume the name Ataturk as the first president of the new and independent Turkish Republic. The resistance was especially strong against the Greek and the Armenian claims in Anatolia. These aroused a powerful spirit of resistance amongst the Muslim public. And in the War of Independence, the revolutionaries recaptured Izmir, ending Greek control in September 1922. And shortly thereafter, the Greeks evacuated Eastern Thrace as well. The Ottoman Sultanate was abolished in November 1922, thus creating one central nationalist government of the revolutionaries in Ankara, which now entered into new negotiations with the European Allied powers. And thus was achieved the Treaty of Lausanne in July 1923. The Arab lands were given up totally, but Anatolia was jealously protected and kept. Kurdish and Armenian claims now disappeared as if they had never existed. Neither were there any French or Italian protectorate zones in Anatolia. Turkey also controlled the straits, and Turkey had therefore successfully restored its complete and total independence.